Okay, today we managed to stumble upon a gentleman who went to great lengths to recreate a race-ready 65 GT350 Shelby. He's done such a remarkable job at finding the right parts for this car that I thought it was an original car when he pulled up, but knowing that the car is worth $1 million today, I sort of figured that maybe he wouldn't risk driving a car worth that much money. And sure enough, here's the owner. We're going to find out exactly what this guy went through and get to this level. Take it away, sir.
Well, I started with a standard 66 fastback body, and then just spent the next 3 years acquiring the parts and doing the research to develop the car into an R model.
Amazing. I mean, the window frames, everything. Tell us how you managed to acquire the original type race mirrors and window frames and everything on this car.
Well, there are a number of manufacturers that are set out for people that are restoring the cars, the R models, and then converting Shelbys into the race versions. So I knew where to get the parts: Cobra Automotive, Tony Brand, a few companies like that. But also, I'm a big eBay enthusiast, so I've been searching for a lot of the unique parts, and believe it or not, most of the authentic and rare R model parts did come off of eBay. The aluminum window frames with the pull-up plexiglass windows, the radon mirrors, the instrumentation, most of that was found off of eBay.
And the seats?
The seats are originally manufactured Berry glass seats, and they were sitting in a Mustang restoration shop for 25 years.
And the wheels, how did you manage to come across the original type wheels?
The steering wheel or the torque thrust, you can still find those. They make two versions, the 45s and the Ds, and so they're still available.
What's also amazing is the gentleman managed to find the original plexiglass window that came on the back of these cars, and I have no idea how he managed to find this.
Again, there's the same manufacturers that are out producing replacement parts for R models and race version Shelbys. They manufacture these, but again, I was able to find it on eBay for about half of what I would have paid for it going through a reputable dealer.
Just incredible. And how much time do you have in this car finding all these parts and putting this car back together like this?
I would say around 3 years.
3 years.
Around 3 years.
And let me ask you, does it ride as radical as the original race car?
That's hard to say. I would imagine the experience in this car and the experience in the 66 or 65 R model would be comparable. I've not had the privilege of riding in one. Next week, I'm sure I'll get that opportunity.
You'll find out for sure.
I'll find out for sure. And then I'll have a few owners in this car so they can give me their take on how well the car's been put together.
Good idea. Also with the Detroit locker, it's got to feel like the car's going to come apart at any moment. I mean, they were so radical. They really were very unstreetable, and yet they did manage to find their way on the street from time to time. But this is truly a race car, and it had such a pedigree, and it did so well on the track that it's nice to see someone build a tribute to that. And I would guess that Carroll Shelby's been in this car or near it, or
he's seen the car. He came up to the car at the last Willow Springs event, and he was appreciative of the car.
I bet he was, the authenticity and everything. It's probably the finest one I've seen. But we want to thank you for bringing it today, and good luck at your
It's a pleasure.
track day.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Good.
Cheers.